Hello and what is up there guys, and welcome back to another video on my channel. My name is of course Etholdir and we're back in the Northern Savages camp. And yes, today I'm gonna build a trader's hut, which is something different from the huts that we have made so far. I'm just gonna start out by making an entrance here, and the fact that this is going to be different is very logical, because traders of course would travel from different places to to trade basically, and that would mean that they would have a lot of different stuff, so they would need a lot of space as well to kind of store all of that. And that is basically what we are going to try and create for this tent. So a place where a lot of stuff can be stored. It's probably going to be a little bit more randomized than the other huts. The other huts were really kind of boring in that way, that they are very symmetrical, and this one is not gonna be that symmetrical. So I've started out with something which seems like it's gonna be fairly symmetrical, but I don't want that to happen this time. So let's clear out a little bit of this grass. We could even have a little bit of a second level in this hut. I don't care if that happens. You know what, let's just take out a little bit more wood for that actually. So yes, this is where I want the entrance. So this is definitely going to be the entrance to this hut. So this is where the road will be towards these two, and that means that we have some extra space here which is left to us. I just gonna try and kind of see what kind of shape I would want to add here. So maybe something like this could be added so that it is really unsymmetrical. But I might even get rid of this and add a different layer in here. And why would I do that? That's because he needs storage area, so I'm gonna provide that by making it in this weird kind of shape. Well, let's change it a little bit, because I don't like the look of it too much right now. Gonna change especially this part of the tent. Gonna change that around. Probably something like this will work. Let's have a look at it. Yes, I think this will work out. So let us fill in the parts that we don't want to see, so that we know that we want this kind of thing going on here. And the same can be said for this, so that we know what we do need to add and what we do not need to add. Okay, so this kind of shape still could be added in here somehow. And that would prove for something very interesting, because we would expect something like this to happen here. But what would we expect from this side? Probably something like this actually. So yes, something quite similar to this. And for this we might want that. No. Let's see how that looks from the inside. Yes, this could be used as a little storage area, so I guess that would work. Yes, something like this would probably work as well. So yes, for this that would work. And then this would work as well. Ooh, then over here, I think that is the way to go. So yes, let's see, if I go this way, it might be kind of hard to sort of get the right shape, but I think it would be the best if I did add this shape. Yes, I do think that that is the best option. So let's see what we end up with. And you know what I'm just gonna do? I'm just gonna lower this part as well, because that way we have a lot more space inside, and from the outside nothing changes. So yes, but with this we do get a lot of space that we need to address. Probably we would be placing blocks over there, and there would be some wood like this and like this, and then we could go for, we will go for this, because this is just the way that we have been doing it all along. So this will be on this side, and then it will continue like this over here. I'm curious as how it's gonna turn out on all these sides, because it should change up the look of this camp dramatically, because this tent really is quite random compared to the rest. So yes, let's just add a layer all around this, because that is the way that we do it. So yes, there we go, like this all the way around. Okay, look at this, there we go. So now we know that we want to have these over there. These are going to be a little longer here, but maybe we could actually just extend this so that it doesn't look that weird. Yeah, what to do. I'm just gonna go for clothes over here. I'm just gonna assume that we're gonna go for this, and then we are going to go for something like this. which would be expected on that place as well. So what will we do? We will have something like this. And why? Just because I don't know. It looks better, I suppose. Oh, this is wrong. So, this should be like this, and then that should be like that. Now we know what it's supposed to look like. And then we could add this thing that we have on each and every one of the tents, because the smoke needs to go somewhere, otherwise it will get very messy in the tent and it wouldn't last very long, probably. So let's just say that we want all of that, then we want that, and now we can go inside again, because now you want this. Yes, that is it. That is exactly what we want. And as for the outside, I think I could live with this, especially if we would be doing this to it. If we are doing this, then I think it doesn't look that bad. It has the random shape I wanted, but from the inside we can do a lot better. So let me take out some light. Now we've lightened this place up. I kind of don't want to keep it all in one room. Of course, we do have this little storage room, which obviously is going to be for storage. Then this area, I want to keep that probably as some kind of sleeping room. So I'm just going to add some support here, just to emphasize the supports in this build a little bit more. And I'm just going to kind of make like a kind of curtain, some kind of thing, so that it looks like it's actually a random wall. Yes, should we go for this? Shouldn't we go for that? I don't know. Maybe like, no, that should stay. Yes, I can live with this. So yes, then in here we want some kind of bedroom, I suppose. So what we are gonna do first is fix the floor with some hay and make sure that it is all grass, because I do not like the look of dirt in my chambers. Let us take a torch, but that does not make any sense. There is no place for it to make sense, so we'll keep it for there so that you can see what I'm doing, and then I'll place it on a better spot as soon as I've made that spot. So this is the way it's gonna be. Then this is gonna be where the bed will be. So yes, let's just make it a double bed, quite a big one, with some extra hay to the sides to keep him warm and his wife. And yes, let's add like a table here to put that torch on that we needed. And Yes, probably we would also have a chest over here. Maybe we could even add a little skull or some drops of blood. I don't know why there would be blood in your chamber, but these are savages. You never know for sure what they have been up to. Do we want something else? Yeah, well, maybe because this is a trader, that he has some kind of nice painting. I should have gone with the little one. Oh, dang it. Now I'm never gonna get it again. Oh. So, no, not that. The small painting, please. Yes, perfect. Okay, so we're gonna go for that over here, and then here there's just gonna be some extra hay for the sake of it. Then that room is done. We're gonna go into the storage, which, yes, is really going to be a cramped little storage area, which is gonna have like almost no room for anything else. Yes, what do we want here? There's not much that we can add. Maybe like this. And yes, I actually think that that would be all. Maybe we do want a chest that we can open for once. Okay, so then we still have this main room to deal with. Let's first clear out the remaining snow, because some of it still remains here. And then let's start by randomizing the floor a little bit more, so that we can make it into a nice room, and then start by adding the fire, because I think that is one of the important features of the build as well. That is why the roofs are so we should add fire. But maybe to add to the randomness, we don't have to add it in exactly the center, since there is no exact center, but also not in the center of that roof thing that we just made. So a little bit more to the side. Yes, we'll be lighting that. So yep, that will be it. Maybe we do want a little maybe we do actually want a table here. And yes, so a little table like this, so that we can maybe add some things that we haven't seen in other houses. So let's add a torch. Let's add a little thingy, and yeah, probably we're just gonna use hides for seeds though. Maybe some extra seeds here around the fire. And as for trading material, maybe he has some books so that he could trade those at some point. He'd probably have some extra food standing here to trade. He might even have a skull on there. So what else could we add? What else could we add? Probably he would have some hay, of course, because since he is a trader, he's probably smart enough to get himself a lot of hay so that he can trade that with his fellow savages. And what else do we want here? Maybe some chests. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not a painting. Can we find a place for it? Could be. No. So no, I guess not. It's not really something that you would find here, is it? You could add that, I suppose. So yeah, what do we add? We do add some of this blood to the floor. We could even add a little bit of this. We could add a chest to it. Yes, I do think that I want... Oops. Yes, maybe he has a flag that he traded with someone. I don't know. Yes, I think that this is quite a nice tent now we're done with it. So we have the storage here. Let me close that off. We have a little bedroom here, which is still a little bit dark. So I'm just gonna fix that by placing this over here. So now it's a little bit better. Let me see. Yes, so this room is quite okay. The storage is quite okay. I kind of like this room, though it is a little bit empty here. We should have something there. Maybe some gold, but then again, they wouldn't really care for gold, would they? Let's just place a pumpkin there. So now the room is a little bit fuller. I think that is the way to go. Then if you look on the outside, this part has now been connected with the other part, so that it's no longer separated. And yes, I think that in the next episode, let me check that before I'm gonna make any promises. In the next episode I'm gonna work on the gate and on the walls, and then the last episode is going to be about adding more details to a build, to this build, to make it look more alive. So that will basically be outside of tents. I will be fixing stuff in the camp to make it feel more alive, and I will probably leave some more room for a couple of more tents, because it's currently quite a small camp, though it should not be too big, that it's to be sure, but maybe 2 or 3 more tents could be added here, and maybe a little watchtower. We'll see. Anyway guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this episode, because this was all for this one. If you did, don't forget to leave that like, because it really helps me out a lot. And also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Maybe share this video with your friends if you think that they would find it interesting. And yes, I hope to see you in the next video.